All right, so the way we're gonna be doing this is we're gonna be using a software called Descript. Now, Descript is a video editor that's powered by AI. Now, it simplifies the process for a lot of different things when it comes to video editing, but we're gonna focus specifically on changing the aspect ratio, all right? So let's go ahead and go over there and get started. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and minimize this, and this is what Descript looks like once you get in. As you can see, I've done many projects inside of here, but we're gonna go ahead and start right over here. So you see where it says new project, so we're gonna go ahead and click on that real quick. Then you're gonna see this right here. So we're gonna go ahead and hit choose a file to transcribe. I'm gonna go ahead and add in, one of my more shorter videos in there that's also landscape. So let me go ahead and click on this right here. All right, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna ask you, do you wanna transcribe? So I'm gonna just go ahead and hit done and transcribe. And then as it's going throughout this process, when it's done, you're gonna see every word that you said in your video. So just give it a few more minutes and then we're gonna chime back in. All right, so as you can see, it's done. So what we wanna do from here is we want this landscape video to be turned more into a vertical video. Because if you were to try to do it the opposite way, where you had like a short video and you try to turn it into a landscape video, that's not going to work well, right? I wouldn't say it's not possible, but that video's quality is definitely going to drop. So it's best to always go from landscape to more of a vertical video or a square video. All right, so what we're going to do is right up here, you see this drop down? We're going to go ahead and click on that drop down, and you can see we got landscape, which is 16 by 9, which is what it is now. And then you got square, which is typically used more for like Instagram or even sometimes Facebook. Also, portrait would be like TikTok or YouTube shorts or whatever it is. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use portrait, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and click portrait, and you see what it did, right? It gave me the black bar here and it gave me the black bar here. So what I would wanna do is I would wanna click on this, and then I would go up like this, and then I would go down like this right here. Now we got our short just that quick, or our vertical video, or whatever you're trying to use it for. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit to the side. So what I typically do is I'll drag this over like this, so I'm more in the middle. And then let's say, for instance, I want me to be a little bit more bigger in the screen. I might do something like this to kind of, stretch me out a little bit, right? Now from here, what we can also do is if I click on this and then I go to advanced, and then I come right here, you can see it says full HD, and I got this drop down arrow. So when I click on that, you can see I could put it in 720p, 1080, 1440p, and even 4K, right? Depends on what you want to do. And then also, if you wanted to manually adjust this, you could just type in whatever ratios you want, and then you'll be good to go. Now, another thing you can adjust is the frame rate. So you got 23.98, 24, all the way up to 60 frames per second. Now, obviously, if you're not recording in 60 frames per second, it may not be a good idea for you to actually just try to put your video in a higher frame rate, because that's not really going to benefit it that much. So from here, all I would do is, let's just say I want to go with, we'll just keep it on 30 frames per second. And then I go from here. And then if I didn't want to change anything else, then I wouldn't have to, right? I would be done, and then I would have a short. Now, if you're doing like a short, I created an entire video that showed you how to add captions, media, and all of those different things. So you could definitely check those videos out at a later time. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click right here on the file. I'm going to then click on count position, and I'm going to hit export. And then right over here, you can see it says video. I could change the resolution over here. And this is for like when I'm about to export the video. And then from here, we can change the quality, whether you want low, medium, or high. Most people probably gonna want high so they can, have their stuff looking pretty good. And then from here, I can keep the metadata in there, but that's up to you. I just typically leave it where it is. And then I just go ahead and hit export. And then from here, you could just save your video, and then you're gonna be good to go. Hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, if you want to get access to Descript, the software I use to show you how to do this, go ahead and use that first link down below in the description. That'll give you instant access for free. Now, if you're like myself and you do quite a bit of videos, you definitely want to check out that paid plan. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.